Hello everyone and welcome back to Hercules Philosophy. Today we're diving into something truly life-changing, 10 Stoic lessons to keep calm. These ancient principles aren't just history, they're powerful tools for managing stress and finding peace in our hectic world. Before we get started, remember to hit that like button, share this video with friends who could use a little calm in their lives, and subscribe to stay updated on all our latest content. Your support means a lot and helps us bring more amazing videos like this one to you. So let's jump right in and discover how Stoicism can transform your approach to life's challenges. Lesson number 1. Avoid being led by desires. In the bustling city of Athens, there lived a young man named Theo. His life was a perpetual pursuit of pleasures, sumptuous feasts, extravagant parties, and endless entertainments. Yet, despite his indulgences, Theo felt an unshakable emptiness, a void that no amount of pleasure could fill. One day, while wandering the city's vibrant marketplace, Theo stumbled upon a group gathered around an old philosopher. The philosopher spoke of a life not led by desires, but governed by virtue and reason. He quoted Marcus Aurelius saying, "Don't let your imagination be crushed by life as a whole. Stick with the situation at hand and ask, why is this so unbearable? Why can't I endure it?" These words struck a chord in Theo's heart. The philosopher's message was clear. True freedom comes from controlling our desires, not being enslaved by them. This notion was foreign to Theo, who had always believed that happiness lay in fulfilling every whim. Intrigued, Theo decided to put these Stoic teachings into practice. He began to make decisions based on long-term benefits rather than instant gratification. He set ambitious yet achievable goals, breaking them down into manageable steps, focusing on daily progress rather than the end result. At first, this new way of life was challenging. The lure of immediate pleasure was a powerful force. However, as Theo practiced delaying gratification and appreciating each step of his journey, he started to experience a profound sense of satisfaction. He found joy in the process itself, not just in reaching his goals. This transformation was not lost on his friends and family. They noticed a change in Theo, a newfound serenity and a sense of purpose that was absent before. Theo often recalled Epictetus's words, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" He realized that the best didn't lie in fleeting pleasures, but in a life aligned with his values. Months passed, and Theo's life took on a new meaning. He was no longer a slave to his desires, but a master of them. His pursuit of pleasure was replaced with a pursuit of virtue and self-mastery. He found in Stoicism not just a philosophy, but a way of life that brought him true freedom and fulfillment. Theo's story is a testament to the Stoic belief that we should not be led by our desires. By controlling our passions, we can achieve true freedom and lasting happiness. This lesson, passed down through centuries, remains as relevant today as it was in the times of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest pleasure comes from not indulging in every desire, but in mastering them. Lesson number 2. Keep learning and growing. In the Stoic view, the quest for virtue and wisdom is an enduring endeavor, extending through the entirety of one's life. Seneca's words, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live," encapsulate this ethos. It's about embracing continuous self-improvement, not as a task, but as an ongoing process that enriches our lives until our last breath. Imagine a person who integrates this philosophy into their daily routine. They start their mornings with a chapter from a philosophy book, pondering over its wisdom and considering ways to incorporate these insights into their life. During their commute, instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, they listen to educational podcasts, absorbing new information and perspectives. They also dedicate time to taking online courses, not just in their field of work, but in areas they're curious about, be it art, science, or a new language. This practice of continuous learning isn't confined to solitary activities. They engage in conversations with friends and colleagues, discussions that challenge their beliefs and open their minds to different viewpoints. This philosophy is not about hoarding knowledge for the sake of it. It's about applying what they learn to everyday situations, constantly refining their understanding of the world and their place in it. Each night, they set aside time to reflect on the day's experiences, extracting valuable lessons and planning how to apply them in the future. For them, the reward of this lifelong journey of learning lies not in a specific end goal, but in the growth and enrichment experienced along the way. It's about becoming a better version of themselves day by day, year by year. This is the essence of the Stoic belief in continuous learning and growth, a philosophy that transforms life into an exciting, unending journey of discovery and self-improvement. Lesson number 3. Practice gratitude. In the quaint town of Eldora, nestled in the heart of the mountains, there lived a woman named Elena. Her life was modest, far from the glamour of the cities. Elena, a school teacher, had always dreamed of more: a bigger house, a fancier car, and luxurious holidays. However, her perspective shifted dramatically after encountering the teachings of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Inspired, Elena began to practice gratitude. Each morning she would write in her journal, listing 3 things she was grateful for. Some days it was as simple as the warmth of the sun or the smile of a student. Other times it was the comfort of her home or the health of her family. Elena also started taking mindful walks, absorbing the beauty of nature around her small town. She meditated on the efforts of countless individuals who made her daily comforts possible. From farmers to healthcare workers, she began to express her gratitude openly, writing thank you notes and verbally appreciating the kindness of others. This new practice brought a profound change in Elena's life. Where once she felt a persistent sense of lacking, she now found a deep contentment. The simple joys of life, a shared laugh with a friend, the beauty of a sunset, the satisfaction of helping a student, became sources of immense happiness. She also became more aware of the company she kept. Elena distanced herself from those who perpetually focused on the negative, seeking instead the company of those who appreciated life's small pleasures. Elena's transformation was not lost on those around her. Her students noticed her increased patience and kindness, her colleagues appreciated her positive outlook, and her friends found inspiration in her newfound sense of peace. Through her journey, Elena learned that happiness does not lie in the endless pursuit of more, but in cherishing what one already has. Her life, once ordinary, became a testament to the power of gratitude. She realized that contentment and joy come not from external possessions or achievements, but from an internal wellspring of appreciation. Elena's story is a vivid illustration of the Stoic practice of gratitude. By focusing on what she had rather than what she lacked, she found a profound sense of fulfillment and happiness. Her experience echoes the Stoic belief that true contentment comes from within, not from the endless pursuit of material possessions or societal accolades. Elena's life, transformed by gratitude, became a beacon of simplicity and contentment in a world constantly chasing more. Lesson number 4. View challenges as opportunities for growth. Seneca's wisdom, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body," echoes the Stoic approach to life's trials. This lesson encourages a growth mindset, where setbacks and obstacles are not roadblocks, but chances for learning and improvement. Each challenge faced is an opportunity to gain wisdom and strength. One can embrace this perspective by reflecting on failures, extracting valuable lessons hidden within them. Developing resilience becomes crucial, responding to difficulties not with panic but with calm and strategic thinking. Approach problems with curiosity and optimism, treating them as puzzles to be solved. Learning from mistakes is vital. View errors as feedback to refine your strategies and actions. This Stoic lesson reminds us that challenges are an inevitable part of life. However, it is our choice to let these challenges either embitter us or make us better. The path to greatness is laden with obstacles, and it is through overcoming these barriers that one finds true fulfillment. Viewing each challenge as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block paves the way for a life of continuous growth and achievement. This mindset transforms the way we perceive and interact with the world, turning every hurdle into a chance for personal and professional development. Lesson number 5. Live in the present. In the bustling city of Athens, there was a man named Alexios, deeply troubled by his past and constantly anxious about his future. His life was a whirlwind of regrets and worries, leaving him no room to enjoy the present. One day, he encountered the teachings of Seneca, who said, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied, but wasteful of it." This profound statement struck Alexios, prompting him to explore the art of living in the present. He began by setting aside time each day for meditation. Initially, it was challenging for Alexios to sit still and quiet his mind, but with persistence, he learned to focus on the here and now. He realized that each moment was a gift, and by dwelling on the past or fretting about the future, he was squandering these precious gifts. Alexios also made a conscious effort to be fully present during conversations. Instead of thinking about his next appointment or checking his phone, he gave his undivided attention to the person speaking to him. This not only improved his relationships, but also allowed him to truly connect with others. Throughout his day, Alexios practiced mindfulness in mundane activities, eating, walking, washing dishes. He paid attention to every detail, every sensation, and found joy in these simple acts. He took deep breaths, relaxed his body, and appreciated the beauty of his surroundings, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves, the warmth of the sun. He limited his consumption of news and information, realizing that much of it served only to distract him from the present. This helped reduce his anxiety significantly, as he was no longer bombarded by the constant flow of worrying news and trivial updates. As Alexios practiced living in the moment, he found a sense of peace and contentment that had eluded him for years. He learned that by freeing himself from regrets of the past and worries about the future, he gained control over his focus and energy. He discovered that true happiness lies in enjoying the present, in the here and now. Alexios's journey is a testament to the power of living in the present. It's a reminder that while we cannot change the past or control the future, we can choose to live fully in each moment, embracing the gifts that each second brings. Lesson number 6. Practice empathy. Marcus Aurelius advises expecting challenging behaviors in others due to their inability to distinguish good from evil. To cultivate empathy, one should pause before reacting to consider the struggles others might be facing. It's important to learn about diverse cultures, backgrounds, and viewpoints, and engage in conversations with strangers to understand their experiences better. Volunteering for those in difficult situations, such as illness or poverty, and reading novels and memoirs can also deepen understanding of different perspectives. Developing empathy leads to more thoughtful interactions, reduces conflicts, and fosters a deeper understanding of human nature. Lesson number 7. Accept what you cannot change. In the heart of an ancient city lived a potter named Theron. Renowned for his exquisite craftsmanship, Theron devoted his life to creating beautiful pottery. One day, a great earthquake shook the city, and Theron's workshop crumbled to the ground, destroying years of his work. Devastated, Theron wandered through the ruins of his once thriving workshop. Amidst the rubble, he recalled the words of the philosopher Epictetus. "It's not the things themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about them." Theron realized that his suffering was not just due to the loss of his workshop, but also because of his resistance to accepting this new reality. Determined to move forward, Theron focused on what he could control: his talent and resilience. He began to rebuild, working from a small corner in the marketplace. He reflected on the aspects of his life that were within his sphere of influence, like his skill and creativity, rather than agonizing over the destroyed workshop. As days turned into weeks, Theron's acceptance of his situation freed him from unnecessary worry and complaint. He found serenity in taking life as it came, focusing on making the best of what was within his power. His new creations, born from the ashes of disaster, reflected a newfound depth and beauty. People from far and wide came to see Theron's pottery, not just for its beauty, but also inspired by his story of resilience and acceptance. Theron became a living testament to the wisdom of accepting what cannot be changed and focusing on what can be influenced. Theron's journey from despair to acceptance illustrates the Stoic principle of focusing energy on responding wisely to situations, rather than agonizing over unchangeable circumstances. His story shows that serenity and strength emerge when we accept life's realities and make the best of what's within our power. Lesson number 8. Practice non-attachment. In a bustling city, there was a businessman named Aris, deeply attached to his wealth and possessions. His life revolved around acquiring more, a bigger house, luxury cars, expensive clothes. Yet, despite his riches, Aris felt an unrelenting emptiness inside. One rainy evening, Aris stumbled upon a small bookstore where he found a book on Stoicism. Intrigued, he read about the concept of non-attachment, the idea that true joy comes from within, not from external possessions or fleeting pleasures. The Stoics, he learned, warned against overvaluing material possessions and basing happiness on them. Aris decided to experiment with this philosophy. He began by decluttering his home, donating items he hadn't used in years. He shifted his focus from buying material things to experiencing life, spending time with family, enjoying nature, and pursuing hobbies he had long neglected. He also started meditating, focusing on releasing his perceived needs and desires. This practice helped him realize how his cravings for more possessions had driven his life choices. When he faced losses, be it a business deal gone wrong or a prized possession broken, he practiced feeling gratitude rather than resentment. Aris often reminded himself that death would sever all attachments eventually, prompting him to seek simplicity and clear away distractions. He began to understand that fulfillment resided within himself, not in his external conditions or possessions. As months passed, those who knew Aris noticed a profound change in him. He was calmer, more content, and genuinely happier. His relationships improved and he found joy in simple pleasures. Aris's journey taught him that non-attachment didn't mean not caring about things or people. It meant appreciating them without clinging or craving, understanding that nothing is permanent. Aris's story illustrates the Stoic practice of non-attachment and its transformative power. By appreciating life's gifts without attachment and responding wisely to its challenges, he found a deeper, more lasting form of happiness and fulfillment. Lesson number 9. Take care of your health. Seneca's quote, "It is more necessary for the soul to be cured than the body, for it is better to die than to live badly," highlights the interconnection between mental and physical well-being. Key habits include regular exercise, maintaining a nutritious diet, getting quality sleep, taking relaxing vacations, and engaging in hobbies that bring joy and serenity. Proper physical self-care is seen as a form of self-respect, contributing to greater self-awareness and control, recognizing the close tie between body and mind. Lesson number 10. Monitor your thought patterns. This lesson emphasizes the impact of thoughts on life's happiness, as highlighted by Marcus Aurelius. It involves paying close attention to self-talk and mental habits, challenging negative thought patterns before they become ingrained. Key practices include observing thoughts non-judgmentally, questioning limiting beliefs, forgiving past regrets, visualizing positive attitudes and behaviors, and surrounding oneself with positive influences. This approach requires high self-awareness, recognizing that the quality of thoughts directly shapes the quality of life. Thank you for joining us on Hercules Philosophy for our journey through the 10 Stoic lessons to keep calm. We hope these lessons inspire you to embrace a more peaceful and mindful life. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our growing community. Your support encourages us to continue exploring profound wisdom and share more enriching content. Stay tuned for more insights, and remember, the path to serenity lies within your grasp. Until next time, keep calm and live stoically. Live.